So once again, it looks like Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard is back in the news. Henyard? Whatever the hell her name is. The worthless mayor in Dolton, Illinois. Let's just put it that way. The absolutely worthless mayor in Dolton, Illinois. Once again, she's back in the news. This time they're having a town board meeting. And what do you know? Lo and behold, a brawl breaks out in the middle of the town hall meeting. You've got to see this.
Mayor, but if you wanted to get up here and earn some respect, then you should have been able to respond to Lori Lightfoot's report about credit cards. You want to talk about them not coming to work, but we've been hearing about what you've been doing while you've been at work, and I'm going to give away the rest of my time because I think on behalf of the Black Cookout Association that we would better take a vote, that we're going to exchange your black for Stephanie to be the new member of our. So all those in favor say, all those against it say nay, all those in favor say aye. Aye. You go.
A baby in her hand. Oh my God. Only in Dolton, Illinois, man. This is just too damn funny. I'm sorry. I mean, I hate that all this happened, but I'm sorry. It's just too damn funny. Tiffany Henyard, man. And this is the problem I've got with this, okay? The people of Dolton, Illinois deserve exactly what they got. They voted this absolute clown into office. You know what? Recall her. Get her out of office. This has been going on for how many years now? That she has just been absolutely swindling money from this town. And I'm not talking a little bit of money. I'm talking quite a bit of money that's been coming. That's just been coming through the hands of this girl. I don't know if y'all remember this, but Lori Lightfoot, she did an investigation into Henyard and found out her administration, they've been living large off of the little township of Dolton. And let's see here. She did, in presenting her findings to the village board Monday night, Lightfoot revealed that the village of Dolton had received some $3 million in payments from the American Rescue Plan, hundreds of thousands which went missing without receipts. Well, we know where those went. Those went into her new cars, lavish lifestyle that she's been living off of this little town, and the city's credit card spending. All right, you ready for this? Their credit card spending has spiked to $779,638 with no tracking whatsoever. This girl has been living large on the city of Dolton, and she's still there. And this is the thing that amazes me. And I've said this before. I've said this 1,000 times. I'll say it again. Democrats go into office for life because that's all they can do. That's all they know how to do. A lot of times, now don't be wrong, there's Republicans that go in there for life. Don't get me wrong, I know there is. But a lot of Republicans go in, they'll serve 1, 2, 3, 4 terms, 5 terms. They get out and they go do other things. They start businesses or charities or go buy farms and run farms and, fun things like that. But Democrats get in office, especially liberals, AOC, case in point. AOC will be in that job in 2036, she'll still be in that job because that's what they do. They get in there for life and they don't ever get out. And they go in there as regular people, as regular Joes, as regular, people that, worked in regular jobs. And in her case, she was a bartender. And so she goes in with a net worth of, $4. And somehow in a matter of 4 years, she's amassed over $20 million on $147,000 a year. So go figure why they go into that. And I think it was, I can't remember the name of the movie. And if anybody knows the name of the movie, you can tell me what it is. But Eddie Murphy said, on the outside, I was honest. I had to go into government to become a crook. And I believe that. That's absolutely true because they're all crooks. I don't care what side you're on. You're all crooks. But this was absolutely hilarious because this dude goes up there and he says, you've been half a mayor But if you wanted to get up here and earn some respect, then you should have been able to respond to Lori Lightfoot's report about credit cards, where she's been out just having a grand time. I mean, watches, rings, her blonde hair that she has, her suits, the whole 9 yards. And, but it goes on. And what got it started is he said, I'm going to give away the rest of my time because I think on behalf of the Black Cookout Association, do not know what that is, that we better take a vote, that we're going to exchange your black ass for Stephanie to be the newer member. So all those against it say nay. All those in favor say A. And then before he leaves, he says, you gone, bitch. And then there we go. The high school reunion begins, boy. The brawl hits the streets. Here we go. And this is just, and the thing that gets me the most is this is the most unprofessional politician I've ever seen in my life, because she runs over there and gets into this fight and apparently gets her head smacked on a table or something like that. So we don't quite know the condition of her at this point. And I got to be honest, I really haven't looked either to see, if she's okay or not. It would be better for the people of Dolton if she spent some time in the hospital. They would probably save $1 million in the week that she was, out of commission. But she jumps in there, and of course, a lot of the people respond to that, and they're like, this is the most unprofessional thing I've seen. I don't think I've ever seen a politician jump into a fight. And chances are you have not. Well, I have seen a couple of times they go to blows, in the, Congress, sitting out there, and, their heated debates. I have seen a couple of times, but I've never seen a brawl at a town hall to where the politician that the brawl is about actually jumps into it and gets into it. And what happened was the dude that was speaking, Brown, he actually, Tiffany Henyard's boyfriend apparently had some snarky comments, and that's the part where you see where he walks back, and then the beatings begin at that point. And I got to tell you, I'm sorry. I just think this is hilarious. I think it's hilarious. The people of Dolton, if you do not like this behavior from your absolute criminal, worthless mayor, recall her. Get her out. You don't have to wait for a vote. Remove her from office. I don't understand what the problem is. And like I said, this has been going on for a couple of years. This has been happening. This chick is so scandal-ridden, it's not even funny. I mean, every other day, there's a new story about Tiffany and all the corrupt things that she's doing, and somehow she still gets up and goes to work every day, and they let her. So the people of Dolton, sorry, you voted for this. You won't remove her from office. That is proof. So you deal with it. You're stuck with it. And guess what? It's not her fault. It's not her fault that you're letting her dry this town up financially. It's your fault for not getting her ass out the door and put her ass on the street.